Hello everybody, this is NapaFan here, and this is race number 16 in season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. We are here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Rays, Dies, and Tubing 400. This is the last race before the chase in season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And at the end of today's race, we will determine the 16 drivers who will battle for a championship this season. And 14 of them, 14 drivers are already locked into the chase. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know who those drivers are right now. They include points leader Stuart Gratton, who won at Charlotte. John Arndt, who's second in the points right now. He won at Atlanta and Kentucky. Jordan Newman has locked his way into the chase on points alone. He's third in the points, and of course, the order that I'm listing these guys in are in the order of how many points they have. Cameron Black, the winner of the NRLOA 500. He is fourth in the points right now. Bryce Lofor is locked in. He had the same amount of points as Cameron Black, but he's locked in on points alone. Now here's an interesting thing here. Cody Smart is not locked in right now. However, he only needs to finish, like say in the top, I think the top 35 to lock his spot into the chase. So Cody Smart is almost a given to make it into the chase. Nicholas Samidio, the winner at Pocono, is in. Caleb Hoffman, the winner at Rockingham, is in. Daytona 500 and Mountain Dew 500 champion Josh Alexander is in. Tyler Seltman, Road America winner, is in. Matt Dalio, Las Vegas winner, is in. Ryan Madden, the California winner, is in. Trey Barto, the winner of the last race here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series at Nashville, is in. Zachary Fitzwater, the winner at Texas, is in. And the Valvoline 400 winner, Larry Ike, is in as well. Those are the 14 drivers locked in. And Cody Smart just needs to finish in the top 35, and he's locked in as well. Now, the other position will go to whoever wins this race. If that winner has not won a race yet this season and is a full-time driver. If it happens to be one of those guys who's already locked in, or maybe even Cody Smart wins the race, Jacob Reed currently leads of the guys who have not won a race yet this season and those who have not locked in, minus Cody Smart. It's pretty much a given that Cody Smart's going to make it in. However, it's not 100%. So, but we're going to kind of treat it like it is. But Jacob Reed has 355 points. Cody Smart has 393. Cody Smart is, as far as I know, 38 points ahead of Jacob Reed. Jacob Reed would need to finish in positions 1 through 4 to make it in the chase on points. Of course, if he wins, he automatically gets on because of the win. But if he finishes between positions 2nd and 4th, if he finishes anywhere in those 3 positions, and Cody Smart finishes deep in the field, say like the last 3 positions, then Jacob Reed can make it in on points if we happen to get another winner who has not won a race yet this season. But most likely, Jacob Reed is going to have to win this race if he wants to make it into the chase, because Cody Smart is holding on to that final position at the moment. Now, if we get somebody like Nicholas Samidio or Josh Alexander to win this race, then Jacob Reed, as long as he has a good day, he should make it into the chase on points. That's what Jacob Reed wants to happen. He wants Josh Alexander or Nicholas Samidio or Matt Daly or someone who's already locked into the chase to win this race, or maybe even Cody Smart, because if Cody Smart wins this race, then that opens the door for the next guy in line. But Jacob Reed, he's got a decent shot. Cody Smart is pretty much 99% locked into the chase, but he's not 100% locked in. So that's why he's still in yellow. But he starts 4th for this race. Let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here. Been talking long enough about the chase here, but it's a huge thing. And this is the last race before the chase. And if you're not in the chase, you're not battling for a championship. Speaking of championship, the Season 2 champion of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, who has not made the chase in Season 2, Jesse Turner in the 43 starts on the pole position. He needs to win this race if he wants to make it into the chase. He's going to start on pole alongside Josh Alexander, who's already locked into the chase. Nicholas Samidio's locked in, but Cody Smart is not quite. But as long as he finishes in the top 36, he will make it into the chase on points alone. So not too much to worry for this 21 team. Got Matt Dalio already locked in, and Seth Cole needs to get a win to make it into the chase. Same with Alex Bonsinor, Davey Johnson, Jonathan Skibnicki, and here Joe Arvin Alonso. Those guys need to win to lock themselves into the chase. You got Jacob Reed here. If he finishes through positions 2nd through 4th and Cody Smart finishes like in last place, Jacob Reed can make it into the chase on points alone. Of course, he's running up front. If he wins, he's in. But this guy is kind of 50-50. He needs some things to happen if he wants to make it into the chase on points alone. But the best bet for a lot of these guys is to win this race. He starts alongside John Arndt. Bryce Loeffler's locked in on points. Nicholas Grattan alongside him. Got Josh Crash and Blake Keys, a couple of guys who need wins. Cameron Garlington, he needs a win. We got part-time driver Landon Napa. We got Eric Almenhart, Aiden Shepard, they need to win. Matt Tuck, Abe Troxel, they need to win. Then you got Larry Ike, he's already in the chase, and part-time driver Ben Clark. Take a look at the rest of the starting lineup. You probably have already seen it, and see where you start for this one. It's a 24-lap race here in the Rays Dives and Tubing 400, and this is the first time ever that the race at Indianapolis is the last race before the chase. It's going to be exciting here at the Brickyard. The pace car is pulled off, and we got a couple good drivers up front, the 5-season veteran and the rookie, but the tables have kind of turned on that because the 34 is already locked in, and the 43, he needs to win. We'll see what happens here in Indianapolis. Jesse Turner leads the field to the green flag. And Turner's going to get the run on the inside of Josh Alexander. Here comes the 13 of Nicholas Samadio, the winner at Pocono. This track is similar in a way to Pocono, not exactly, but the tunnel turn at Pocono is similar to the turns here, I should say, at Indianapolis. And he's going to go ahead and take the lead away from the 43 of Jesse Turner. Seth Cole going to file behind the 13, but it's Nicholas Samadio, a guy who's already locked into the chase, leading the field here at Indy. Alex Bonsinor, whoa, no! Matt Dalio! Jacob Reed's in the wall as well, and I saw Cody Smart get involved, and a massive crash. Bryce Loeffler tumbling over and over. There's Christian Master in the 14, Griffin Lynn, Stuart Grattan, Trey Bartow, Jacob Reed, Max Neuwirth, and more guys were involved in that one. My, oh my, you see Tyler Salzman involved in the 19. What on earth happened? Cody Smart was involved in this crash. Now the thing is, Jacob Reed was also involved, and because of that, I do believe Cody Smart will be able to get him to the chase. Oh my goodness. Well, on the first lap of action here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we have a massive crash involving a lot of drivers who needed to get a win to make it into the chase. There's Cameron Gaju in the 32. Ah, man, he was involved in this one. And it looks like it's going to be yet another season for Gaju before he makes it into the chase. 5 seasons in this series without making it into the chase. He's the only driver who has raced in all 5 seasons to have never made the chase. That's a tough break for him. He's probably going to still be able to continue, but I'm pretty sure he was involved in that crash a little bit. Like guys like Davey Johnson, Christian Master, they needed to win if they wanted to make it in. Same with Griffin Lynn. Grattan, he doesn't have anything to worry about. He's the points leader in this series. Same with Bartow. We got part-time driver Max Neuwirth also involved in that one there. Pit stops are happening. A little strategy for Eric Almenhart in the 10, trying to squeeze his way into the chase. He's going to stay out this lap, along with Ryan Madden. Madden is already locked in as he won at California earlier this season. But we're going to follow with the 13 of Nicholas Samadio and see if he can win the race off at the pit lane. Jesse Turner has the first pit stall. We'll see if that's an advantage for the 43. It looks like a little strategy play for those guys in the back. Very interesting there. Turner's going to win the race off the pit lane there, as most of these guys took fuel only on this stop. Skibnicki's going to be 3rd off the pit lane, Seth Cole's going to be 4th, and Alex Bonsinor is going to be 5th as Nicholas Samadio gets 2nd. But the leader's going to be Eric Almenhart for this one, and we'll see what he does when we restart here in Indianapolis. But first, let's go ahead and see what brought out the first caution here in the Rays Dives and Tubing 400 at Indianapolis. And I'm going to say it right now, this is a classic exiting turn 3, 3-wide crash. And those crashes are never that good at all. Dalio slides up into Cody Smart. And this is exactly what Cody Smart did not want to happen. I mean, you got Jacob Reed. He's still out there on the racetrack at the moment. He hits the inside wall hard. He comes back up. Matt Dalio is okay in the 88. Or actually, he isn't. But you see what happened there. Cody Smart in the hair, Joe Lara and Alonso. Alonso needed a win. Bryce Lofor's already locked in. John Arndt's already locked in. You got these guys here, Davey Johnson and Jacob Reed, get into each other there. But not all these guys avoided it. You see, a lot of them do, but when Selsman, Griffin Lynn, Christian Masters, Stuart Gratton, and the 4 of Trey Bartow come in, it just doesn't work. Griffin Lynn, remember what happened at Road America. He could be in the chase grid in this race, but he overshot the carousel in the Storm Bowling 400K, and because of that, he lost the race to Tyler Selsman. Just think if that didn't happen. Griffin Lynn would not be in this situation right now. See Max Newworth, Bryce Lofor upside down, John Arndt toast. And a massive crash in turn 4 here at Indy. Yeah, see the 21 just gets spun and hard into the inside wall. I've seen way too many crashes at that place here in Indianapolis. Some in series that aren't even shown on this channel. I do a series for my school, and I remember, of course I'm not in my student government anymore because I'm just not going to have the time to do it, but our advisor for student government got stuck in the wall there, in between turn 3 and 4. We've had way too many crashes there, and another big one here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So big, in fact, we're going to do an onboard with one of these guys. On board with a guy who's already locked into the chase. No worries for him. That's still a tough break for him anyway. John Arndt in the 95. Two-time winner this season. We're going to see that 21 go off the racetrack, come back up, and let's have some fun. Bryce Lofor. We're going to see the 41. Whoa, my. A lot of hard impacts there for the 95. And you see the 41 upside down in front of him. Fortunately for the 95 and the 41, they're both in the chase already. But still hard hits for those guys in that crash. Let's go ahead, get to the restart here in the Rays Dives and Tubing 400. Eric Almenhart stayed out on this caution, and he's going to be the leader when we restart right now. Back here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the last race before the chase in Season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, the Rays Dives and Tubing 400. Eric Almenhart and Ryan Madden stayed out under that caution. But then again, the guys behind him didn't take tires, so all these guys are basically on an equal playing field. Only the guys behind Ryan Madden took fuel on that stop, so they can go a little bit farther than these guys. But anyways, Eric Almenhart is the leader. Ryan Madden running second. Jesse Turner won the race off at the pit road. He is third. Jonathan Skivnicki actually got second off the pit lane. He's going to be fourth for this restart. Nicholas Samadeo, Seth Cole, Alex Bonsinor, Josh Crash, Cameron Garlington, and Josh Alexander, the top 10. Take a look at the guys who got knocked out in this one, and quite a few of them. Christian Master, Max Newworth, Jacob Reed, John Arndt, Bryce Lofor, Joe Lara and Alonso. Cody Smart is out. But the thing about Cody Smart here, he's in the chase because Jacob Reed is out as well. Reed was the only guy who could surpass Smart in the points and take that final position away. But Cody Smart will be in the chase for Season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So that leaves it down to one position. And if a guy who has not won a race yet this season and is a full-time guy wins this race, they're going to be that final 16th position. We know the other 15 guys, but guys like Almenhart, guys like Turner, guys like Skivnicki, if they win, they're in the final position for the chase. Ryan Madden to the inside of Eric Almenhart into turn number 3, and the 22 is going to take the lead from the 10. Jesse Turner. He is going to be relentless in this race. I tell you, he's missed the chase way too many times in his career. He made it the first 2 seasons, but the past 2 seasons, he has not had much luck. He's got a great opportunity here today, running second. The only way he can make it into the chase is by winning here today. Now, if Ryan Madden were to win, it is very possible somebody like Tristan Allen could get the final position on points. Because if Ryan Madden were to win, that would guarantee 4 drivers making it into the chase on points alone. He's pulling away here from Jesse Turner. Skibnicki's going to go for second, and the 46 is going to take second place from Jesse Turner. You got Tristan Allen, you got Josh Crash. Josh Crash, at the moment, I do believe, might be able to surpass Jacob Reed in the points. And if Ryan Madden were to win this race, the way they're running right now, Josh Crash would make it into the chase by being a 4th guy making it into the chase on points. We're just going to have to see how this whole thing plays out. Madden doing a good job right now. You got Jonathan Skibnicki running in 2nd place. He's never won a Chick-fil-A Cup Series race before in his 3rd full-time season here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Now, if Nicholas Amadeo wins, that's also good news for Josh Crash at the moment. But he also got guys like Tristan Allen. Tristan Allen, if he can move his way through the field good enough and he can pass Josh Crash here, he might be able to get the what would be 4th spot of a guy making it in on points if we had a double winner in this race. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say there. Now, Jonathan Skibnicki is also one of those guys, and I'm wrong about Josh Crash being in. My bad there. It would be Skibnicki who would actually get that 4th position. So Skibnicki's in a good place right now. The way they're running right now, Skibnicki would actually be in the chase. But if Skibnicki were to win, he would... Ryan Madden, of course, Ryan Madden's already in the chase if he gets this win, no matter what, you know, whatever. That would allow Skibnicki to make it in on points if Ryan Madden were to win. But if Skibnicki wins, that's it. He's the 16th guy. So the way they're running right now, it's Skibnicki who would make it into the chase on points. That's only if a past winner or a part-time driver wins this race. At the moment, we got a past winner winning. We're just going to have to see how it shakes out. Hopefully you guys understand me. These races are always so crazy. You can never understand me, and I'm shaking my hands like Donald Trump right now. I don't know why, but I am. Sorry about that. But anyways, Jesse Turner for 2nd, underneath of Jonathan Skibnicki, and Seth Cole's going to take 3rd from the 46. Sam Adio's going to get to the inside of the 46. When you get stuck on the outside here in Indy, you don't really go too far. Got a lot of guys here, like Aiden Shepard, Alex Bonsignor. Bonsignor won the truck race yesterday to make his way into the chase over there. He might be able to do it here today. Got Abe Troxel in the 27, Nicholas Gratton. They need wins. Josh Crash needs Skibnicki to fall behind him at the moment, but even Josh Crash needs a win if he wants to make it onto the chase. Anyways, Ryan Madden continues to lead in the 22. He is yet to pit in this race, though. But then again, the guys who did come in under that caution took fuel only. Jesse Turner trying to close up to the 22. And I tell you, Turner, he really, really, really wants to make it into the chase. I know it. Ever since he won the Season 2 championship, the only thing he has won in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series was his dual race back at Daytona earlier this season. But that's not a points race, so he didn't get a chase spot because of that. He has not made the chase since Season 2. And he's trying to become only the 3rd driver ever, the 3rd champion ever, to make it into the chase. Yes, Raja Karuf made the chase in Season 3. He was the Season 1 champion. And Matt Dallio this season is making it into the chase because of his win at Las Vegas. Now here is the interesting thing. Ryan Madden trying to make it on one stop. We're going to be halfway here next time by. The rest of these guys, they should be able to make it on one stop. So at this point, it might be a one-stop race. But these guys are starting to come in now before halfway. And those guys coming in right now cannot make it to the end. But Ryan Madden might be trying to stretch it here. We're just going to have to see. Jesse Turner trying to get around him, but it's good to just stay behind him right now because we got pit stops starting here soon. Seth Cole is up here in the 83. Skibnicki's up here as well. It looks like the 43 of Jesse Turner is going to inherit the lead from the 22. And these are guys who came in under that caution. And we are halfway through, yes, already halfway through the Raised Dies and Tubing 400. It is Jesse Turner, the pole sitter, leading the field. Jonathan Skibnicki for second underneath of Seth Cole. We got a lot of guys up here who we really haven't talked about this season that much. A lot of guys who have really not contended for wins, like Jesse Turner, Jonathan Skibnicki, Seth Cole, and even Alex Bonksino are back in here. But they're all running up front with a great shot at winning here today. Hopefully we get a new winner in this race so we don't have to figure out all those points for that second guy. If that happens, we don't have to worry about it. So let's just pretend it's not going to happen so I don't have to talk about it and completely goof up trying to talk about it. Let's just say that, okay? Jesse Turner's going to come in here, and it looks like this is going to complete the cycle for these guys. Nicholas Gratton has already made his stop. He's a lap down at the moment. He's going to get his lap back here. We're going to follow with the 43 on the pit lane. Jesse Turner coming into the pit lane, the leader. Skibnicki, Seth Cole, Nicholas Samadio, Alex Bonksino, and Aiden Shepard all behind him. You do not have time to make a mistake here on this pit stop. But here's the very interesting thing. These guys came in on lap number 2. They're coming in on lap 13 in contact. Nicholas Samadio with front-end damage as he hit Seth Cole. Cole was trying to come in, and Samadio did not slow up in time. Of course, with Samadio, he's already in the chase, but will that affect Seth Cole in the 83? It's definitely going to affect Samadio because he's got front-end damage, and that might not be good enough for him there. Turner is going to beat Skibnicki off the pit lane. We're going to see where he comes out in relation to the rest of the field. However, I don't know if these guys can make it to the end without pitting again. Now, Ryan Madden came in, I do believe, on lap 13 of the race. I'm pretty sure. No, sorry, my bad. Lap 12. Ryan Madden came in on lap 12. He's going to take the lead here from Turner, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the end. Of course, there were caution laps in that run for the 22, so he did not go 12 laps without pitting. There were caution laps there. So Madden's definitely going to have to come back in. I just don't know about Turner and Skibnicki and those guys, but at the moment, Ryan Madden has a pretty big lead on the rest of the field here. And I guess I'll end up talking about those points. If Madden were to win, at the moment, I do believe Skibnicki would be that fourth guy. If Madden wins, that's going to open up a fourth position for a guy making it into the chase on points alone. That's what I'm talking about here. And at the moment, Skibnicki would make it into the chase on points. But that's at the moment, right now, if Ryan Madden were to win this race. But I don't know if Madden's going to be able to do so or not. Got these guys in a draft. Expect them to catch up to this 22 in a few laps. That's going to shake things up for Ryan Madden. Jonathan Skibnicki running comfortably in 6th with nobody around him. And how about a couple of dark horses here? You got Cameron Garlington. Now let me rephrase this here. It's not Skibnicki, it's actually Tristan Allen who would be that fourth guy at the moment, because he's running in 8th place right now, and I am forgetting here that he is behind Jacob Reed. Now, Reed's not going to make it into the chase on points because he's crashed out. He's not going to be able to do it, but Tristan Allen is 6 points ahead of Jonathan Skibnicki in the points, and right now, if Ryan Madden were to win this race, that would open up a fourth position for somebody else to make it into the chase on points, and that fourth guy would be Tristan Allen. The 3 guys already making it into the chase on points are Jordan Newman, Bryce Loeffler, and Cody Smart. But if they finish the way they are running right now, Tristan Allen would make it into the chase on points because Ryan Madden is leading, and if he wins, we're going to have a fourth position there of guys who have not won a race yet this season, but making it into the chase. I know I've said that a lot, but I just want to clarify it. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right too. Anyways, Abe Troxel running in 2nd place right now, closing into the 22, but he's not doing it that fast. And these guys are running out of laps. Troxel needs to win if he wants to make it into the chase. Tristan Allen does not want Troxel or any of those guys who have not won a race yet this season to win, because he's currently in the position to make it into the chase on points. He was 5th in the points in the Truck Series, but he missed the chase yesterday. He does not want that to happen to him today here in the Cup Series. And it looks like we're probably going to go caution-free to the end in this one, so that's a good thing if you like racing instead of crashing. Yeah. I do not believe Troxel's going to close up to Madden before this cycle begins again for the pit road. I do know that DeFeo came in early in that first stint, and he is back on the pit road coming back out, so we should expect these guys to come in the next few laps here. But Ryan Madden in the number 22, trying to get his 2nd win of the season. He won at California in a caution-free race earlier this season. And he's looking to get one done here in Indianapolis. And that would be 2 more bonus points towards the chase once it starts on, when would that be? That would be Tuesday. Yes, next Tuesday. So 1.32 second lead for the 22. Ben Clark is moved his way up to 2nd. Skibnicki's in this little pack here. We got 4 guys, 3 of them needing wins to make it into the chase. Abe Troxel, Jesse Turner, and John Evan Skibnicki. Now, if Skibnicki finishes 2nd and Tristan Allen finishes where he is right now, Allen would still make it, actually. But if Allen falls back enough, Skibnicki could actually take the final position from him in points if Ryan Madden were to win. Of course, that's all if Ryan Madden were to win. At the moment, it looks like this 22 might get the win. How about Ben Clark here in the 55, a part-time driver? Remember Pocono, he was running up front in that race. And he came close to getting it, but he just couldn't do it. Here he is running 2nd. We're definitely going to have another set of pit stops, most likely. I know Madden's going to have to come back in, but the big question is, will Turner and Skibnicki have to come back in? They might, at the very slightest chance, be able to make it to the end without coming in. But, like I said, that's a very slight chance. These guys are going to start coming in here soon. But nobody except DeFeo has come in for a 2nd time in this one. Of course, Turner and Skibnicki have made 2 stops, but they did make their first stop under caution early on in the race, so we're not really going to count that yet. So we're going to say that this next stint is the 2nd pit stop for the race for these guys. It's a 0.92 second lead for Ryan Madden. See if anybody's coming in this time. I know guys like Dalio and Gordon were coming in. Eric Almanar was also coming in for the first time. In the first lap of that stint, and the last time by, that's when Almanar and those guys came in. I see Davey Johnson coming in, and that's a sign that we're going to see some guys come in here shortly. We're going to see here. Looks like these guys are going to stay out for now. At least our leaders will. We're going to go back and see if anybody else comes in. Tristan Allen is coming in the 2. He's going to lead Almanhart, Dalio, Newman, and Gordon down the pit lane. And this is a very, very interesting situation here. It is, at the slightest bit possible, Skibnicki and Turner could stay out to the end. They've been in the draft here. Think of this. They've been in the draft most of this run. They've been kind of saving fuel here. If they have saved enough fuel, they might be able to make it to the end. And if that's the case, they're going to battle it out for the win. Expect Madden to come in this time, but for Skibnicki and Turner to stay out again. Yeah, man, this is going to be pretty interesting here. Madden is going to come in on lap 22. It's going to be 2 laps to go for Jonathan Skibnicki and Jesse Turner. Now, if Skibnicki and Turner were to come in, they would be coming towards the white flag. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting here. We got a lot of guys back in here. Aiden Shepard, Garrett Zenor, Blaine Keys, Josh Alexander, and Alex Bonsignor, along with the 13 of Sam Medeo. I know that the 16 and the 48 were not the last guys to come in that last stint. They're staying out a lap extra from the last time. That means that Skibnicki and Turner might be able to stay out an extra lap. And if that's the case, it's going to be between these 2 guys for the win. But will they come in? We're just going to have to see. It looks to me like they are going to stay out. And they are. The white flag is going to go to Jonathan Skivnicki. In the 46, they're making it stretch here on fuel. Will Turner get around the 46 and get into the chase? Whoever wins between these two guys gets that final spot. The loser does not get in. Second place does not make it into the chase. Jonathan Skivnicki in the 46. He's going to catch up to lap traffic here and guys who have already come off the pit road. Turner's too far behind. Turner is just too far behind. It's going to be Skivnicki. The 46 trying to get to the inside of the 24. He's going to play it safe and not do so. Turner, one more corner, one more slight chance. But it's not going to happen. Jonathan Skivnicki in the number 46 is going to grab the final chase spot, and he's going to win the Rays Dies and Tubing 400 here at Indianapolis. They were able to make it to the end. Skivnicki able to hold off the Season 2 champion. And very unfortunately for Turner, he's going to miss the chase for yet another season here in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. That is the closest he has come to making the chase since Season 2. I feel so bad for him. I really do. But there's one guy I feel pretty happy for, and that's Jonathan Skivnicki in the 46. That is his first ever Chick-fil-A Cup Series win. He gets it done here at Indianapolis, and he's on to the chase. Cody Smart's going to get the last position of guys making it in on points alone. We know our 16 guys, definitely. And that's the good thing with that. There is no gray area to who we know who's going to be in the chase. We definitely know the 16 guys are going to be in the chase for Season 3, Season 5. What is my problem? Season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Jonathan Skivnicki gets the victory at Indianapolis. He wins the Rays Dies and Tubing 400. Jesse Turner. Ah, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I really hate it for Turner. He had such a great day going. He started on the pole. He just wasn't close enough to get it done. It's just the way it is sometimes. So really hate it for Jesse Turner. Great friend of mine. And a great supporter of this channel. But Skivnicki is as well. I mean, all you guys are. Come on, all you guys deserve to win this race. But only one can. That's why we race it out. And Jonathan Skivnicki was able to beat everybody else and squeeze his way into the chase for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Aiden Shepard, 3rd, Alex Bonksignor, Nicholas Sambidio, Seth Cole, Trey Bartow, Ryan Madden, Ben Clark, and Caleb Hoffman, the top 10. And then we had that big crash on the first lap of the race. That was the only caution here in Indy. And look at all the guys that got knocked out in that one. Cody Smart's going to make it into the chase on points, even though he got a next to last place finish here. But still, a good run for Cody Smart this season to make his way into the chase. Because Jacob Reed was involved in that crash, if Reed were to finish second in this race, Jacob Reed would be that 3rd guy. But Cody Smart, he's going to be in the chase for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And so is our winner, Jonathan Skivnicki in the number 46. His first career Chick-fil-A Cup Series victory. And that's a good one there. He was in Season 1 for the veteran driver. He's been around a long time. He missed Season 3 and Season 4. He's back for Season 5. And he's in the chase for Season 5 as well. And he's got a shot here at winning the championship. As do all the other 15 guys who are going to be in the chase for season number 5. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know and show you guys the chase grid for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series and the guys who are going to make it into the chase. So don't go away. I'm going to give you that right now. So congratulations to Jonathan Skivnicki. And here's the chase grid for season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And here we go. This is the chase grid for season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. The 16 drivers who will battle it out for a championship in this season. And we're going to go ahead and go through them. Stuart Gratton. And remember what I said at the end of last season when Matt Dalio won the championship. Matt Dalio had a terrible, career and he gets into the chase for the first time and wins the championship. And I said in that race, let's get Stuart Gratton the championship in season number 5. Well, guess what? He's the points leader right now, and I think he might be the guy to beat. 470 points and a win for him this season. That win came at Charlotte in the Coca-Cola 600. Jordan Newman making it into the chase on the points, second in the points. A really quiet guy this season. We really hadn't focused on him that much, but he's going to be battling for a championship. Second in the points. That's pretty good there. Nicholas Amadeo, the winner at Pocono, third in the points. John Arndt, winner at Atlanta and Kentucky, got fourth in the points there. Cameron Black, winner of the NRLOA 500 at Michigan, fifth on the points. Hoffman, Caleb Hoffman, the winner at Rockingham, was sixth in the points. Bryce Lofor, seventh in the points, made it into the chase on points alone. No wins there. Josh Alexander, Daytona 500 champion, got 2 wins this season. He was 8th in the points. Cody Smart, 9th in the points. No wins, but he was able to easily make it onto the chase on points alone. Winner of this race, Jonathan Skivnicki, got 10th in the points at the end of the regular season. Got that win, 2 bonus points for the chase for him. Ryan Madden, winner of California, dominated this Indianapolis race, but couldn't pull it off at the end, as he had to make 2 stops, while Skivnicki was able to make it on 1. Matt Dalio, the defending champion. Matt Dalio is the first ever driver to win the championship and go to the chase the next season. He's the first defending champion to make it into the chase the season he is defending his championship. He could go 2 in a row here. He is the only past champion in the chase grid this season. Jesse Turner would have done it if he were to win this race, but he couldn't pull it off, unfortunately. And you see him there, 5th in line of the guys who missed out. Trey Bartow, winner at Nashville, made it in the number 4. Tyler Selzman, the winner at Road America, is also in. You got Larry Ike, the winner of the Valvoline 400 at Daytona, and the Texas winner, Zachary Fitzwater, rounding out the 16 guys who will make it into the chase for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. One of those 16 guys will be your season 5 Chick-fil-A Cup Series champion. And we're going to run through August here. And once we are done here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you guys an update on the future here. Once this is done, once the Chick-fil-A Cup Series is complete for Season 5, I say we'll be done the weekend, I want to say the weekend of the Michigan race, but I'm probably wrong about that. But I want to say we're probably going to be done about the weekend of the Michigan race in the Real Cup Series, in the Sprint Cup Series. That's about when we're going to be done here. I don't really have anything planned, with the exception of NRLOA kickoff, from then until we start the Turkey Hill Series in September. What I plan on doing here is taking a break. I have been doing this like crazy for like the past, I don't know, I can't even count how many months it's been. 16 months maybe, I don't know. And it's about time I take a longer break. I did take that break in December last year, but it's time I just chill out, take a break. I'm going to be starting my senior year of high school, and that's not going to really be that fun. And, you know, I just need to focus on that. And when I do return, races are unfortunately only going to be twice a week compared to the 6 it's been this summer. I'm not going to have the time to be doing 6 races a week, 4 races a week. So we're going to cut it down to 2. You guys should see races on Wednesdays and Saturday mornings once the Turkey Hill Series begins. Another thing here, I'm going to try to remember to do this. I probably will forget. But go into the corner there. You're going to see the card open up, and you got a poll up there saying, do you want to redo the sign-ups for the Turkey Hill Series? We did the sign-ups for that in late June. By the time we were going to start the Turkey Hill Series in late September, that's 3 months. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are still on, if you still know the series is running and all that. So I'm thinking of redoing the sign-ups. We need a 2/3 majority to say yes to redo them. So if you want to redo the sign-ups, go ahead and say yes. If you don't want to, say no. And as long as 66% say yes, we'll do them. We'll redo the sign-ups. But if less than 66% of the people who sign up say no, if less than 66% of the people say yes, if less than 66% say yes, then we will not redo the sign-ups, and we'll continue on with the way you guys signed up back in June. And another thing here, I'm going to plan this out, beyond the fact we are going to have another sign-up day here, coming probably about the end of August, probably around that Michigan weekend there, we are going to attempt, I'm going to say attempt here, to do a sports car series here on Napa Fan. The thing about it is, it's probably only going to be about 4 races long. It's going to be the Kubota Sports Car Championship, the NRLOA Kubota Sports Car Championship, and there will be about a race a month through the fall months in, September, October, November, and December. So they're all going to be quite long races. I plan them to be 90 minutes and 2 hours long. 2 of them 90 minutes and 2 of them 2 hours long. You might have seen my new channel trailer there I uploaded on Sunday. You might have, just for a split second there saw the logo for it. I plan on doing this. We're going to plan on having the sign-ups for that and NRLOA kickoff. The sign-ups for that will also be going on that same day. It'll probably be around late August. Of course, I'll let you guys know when we're ready for that. I just remembered I'm going on vacation that weekend, so it might not be... Oh, no, wait. I'm saying Michigan weekend. I'm not saying Bristol weekend. I'm going to go on vacation Bristol weekend, not Michigan weekend. So, Michigan weekend, that Friday night, is the tentative date for those sign-ups. And also, not that any of you really care about this, but last year, you might remember, I did something called the NRLOA Football League, and I simulated it out with playing cards. And I had a blast. I loved it. I didn't care if it only got 2 likes a video. So what? I enjoyed doing it. And I'm doing it again this year. I'm going to do 24 teams for it. And the sign-ups for that might possibly be that Friday night as well. But I might go ahead and do it like a Wednesday or Thursday night, just so there aren't as many people. I mean, I know a lot of you guys don't really care about it. You're going to be seeing it, but I don't really care. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Go ahead, just like it. I don't care. I enjoy doing them. I know it seems really weird, but hey, you know what? It's fun. I enjoy doing it. And, you guys seem to enjoy it, pretty good as well. Every Saturday, of course, I'm a huge college football fan. Roll Tide. I live in Pennsylvania, but who cares? I love Alabama, They're national champions, and we're going to get that national championship again this year, And I love college football, and I always like doing these, what we like to call seasons, football seasons, and we're going to simulate it out with playing cards, play each game. Each card's worth so many points for each quarter. It's really fun to do, and you guys make up your own team, kind of like a fantasy football league, and I run it, kind of like Enter 2003 here, and it's really fun to do, and I'm going to probably have the sign-ups for that the Friday before the Michigan race, because it'll be the next week when we'll have the first week of that, the first week of college football. I'm really looking forward to that. Love college football. I know you guys are probably going to hate me for saying this, but I think I like college football just a tick more than NASCAR. But NASCAR's a little easier to do here for a YouTube channel, so that's why I'm so crazy with this. I love NASCAR, but I think I love college football just a little bit more. Love me some Alabama football. Looking forward to that Saturday night. Anyways, a lot of you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy now, but hey, you know what, I don't care. Anyways, those are the 16 guys making it into the chase for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the updated point standings here for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, the new chase grid. And the chase will begin next Tuesday at Bristol. But this weekend, even though I'm going to be away, you guys are going to be seeing the All-Star Race. The showdown will be Friday, and the All-Star Race will be Saturday morning right here on Napa Fan. And see who gets a reserve for season number 6, or gets a... Yeah, I don't really know how I'm doing this. We'll figure it out. But the winner will definitely get a reserve for season number 6, whether they're going to get a reserve anyway. But that's the fun of it. It lets you guys who do not already have reserves get a chance to get a reserve in a race. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I've talked long enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that update, understood that update. I hope you guys listened to that update. And yeah, that's what's coming up here on Napa Fan in the next couple of months, and I hope you guys stick around for that. But anyways, congratulations to Jonathan Skivnicki, the winner here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And there are your 16 guys making it into the chase for season number 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. So thank you guys very much for watching. Here are the updated point standings for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and I will see you guys later.